Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Gemini. How are you, Gemini? I hope you're well. Let's see what your energies are this week. Who's heading your way? New love prospects or connections? Who may be interested in you and what you need to know. Gemini. Okay, whoops. So we have the Hanged Man and the Two of Cups. Taking a little pause, a little inner reflection. You may have some kind of a choice, but I feel like it's this incoming, okay? Who's coming towards you? Someone who's been checking you out. So someone who's seeing things from a different perspective, to do with a connection, how they feel. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. So now this could be somebody, you may meet this person. Ten of Pentacles for me in a love reading is not just someone stable or looking for a partner, but it's often where you meet the person, okay? It's a place where people congregate, where they spend money. We have the Ten of Wands. So it's energy of burdens being lifted. So I feel there's someone here who's probably been checking you out, looking to see if you're connected to someone. But it's also this person's perspective on partnering up, looking for a partner. Somebody they share the same feelings, okay? Two people seeing eye to eye here. See, it has to do with seeing eye to eye about a partnership. But there's a lot going on here, yeah. Someone has a bit of trust issues bothering them, but I feel after a pause, they're going to let go of that. It's energy of releasing this baggage, the burden, something that was bothering them, something to do with trust. So I actually feel like there's someone who maybe wasn't sure you were their type or didn't trust the situation. Seeing you maybe as a partner is now seeing things different. So this is someone who's been back and forth in their head. So there's the Tower. Someone's having a massive epiphany. It's a realization, you see? Yeah. Now it's possible some of you have trust issues as well, you know? You may decide to end something with someone you're not trusting. It has to do with two people's perspective, seeing eye to eye. You don't see eye to eye with somebody possibly. But I think it's a person who's kind of taken a moment here, okay, to look at this energy, this connection, this partnership, partnering up, likely in a place of business where you congregate, where you spend money. It could be a workplace, a coffee shop, anywhere. But something is bothering someone. It's bothering them. You can see it's a burden. It has to do with trusting. See, it's an energy of someone taking a moment to look at this back and forth, on and off. Now, it could be someone maybe juggling. Okay, they maybe didn't trust you or vice versa, but the epiphany. This is an energy of now things are able to move forward. You see? I love this deck, and it gives me a whole different energy. I surrender and know how to move forward. So it's surrendering by looking, taking a moment. Someone's having a massive epiphany. Okay, someone could be ending something with someone they don't trust, checking you out. Yeah, you got an opportunity coming in here. Oh yeah, we've got the birth of something new. See, this is someone seeing you different, I feel, or they've just been checking you out. Maybe there's something that was bothering them, okay? Trust issues, definitely here. But it's also an energy of healing, the trust issues. See the baggage, the burdens, and you see things that are bothering someone. But the Empress is this beautiful new energy. Yeah, you've got something starting here. So I don't know if you've ended something with someone because you don't trust them. Okay, maybe you felt this person was juggling. I don't know. But you've got an Emperor. Yeah, we have two people here. It's about taking a moment to see things from each other's perspective. And you both could be doing this because I'm seeing this back and forth. You both could be going through this energy. So it has to do with investing. See, someone waiting for the right opportunity to approach you, possibly checking you out. I feel like you're checking them out too. But if there are trust issues, it's baggage. So it's basically realizing it's time to let go, okay, because of this beautiful new energy. It could be someone seeing you different after taking a pause. It could be someone where you go, places you go. But it's about someone waiting for that right opportunity. It has to do with the timing, has to do with being patient, hoping this investment pays off. See, Their energy, see, being confident. So it's energy of kindness and compassion, being confident. This is someone taming the beast within themselves, forcing themselves to just be patient here. You could be teaching someone how you want to be treated. Emperor and Empress. Oh boy, if there were ever a two. Yeah, there's the aha moment, the truth. See, someone's seeing the truth after taking a pause. This beautiful Empress energy. So I feel with the Empress energy, I feel as though you're just in an energy where you're not investing in someone until they're confident about what they want. They need to come in a confident way. They need to show they're invested. So, oh my gosh, Five of Swords. These trust issues are definitely no longer serving. See, it's ending a painful situation. Seeing the truth after that moment. Someone is seeing the truth. Yeah. And it is possible you have someone here who, like I say, may have some baggage, trust issues from another situation. Tell me about the two. I think you're both going to have that aha moment. It's back and forth. It's between the two of you. Okay, so there it is. Somebody weighing the pros and the cons, coming your way. You got some love coming in here. Someone exploring their feelings. See, they're doing that. They're exploring their feelings. For some of you, it's just a person who's going to approach. Okay, this Emperor energy, this choice this person is making a choice about the two of you. How they may see you as the Empress. Tell me about the Tower. Yeah, see? This is spontaneous incoming and a delays. So some of you definitely there's an ending. Or this person's ending something and coming towards you. Okay? Yeah. The ending could be anything. It's an epiphany, the Tower moment. It's sudden. Say there's some kind of sudden end of delays. This person's about to make up their mind here. What is this Emperor up to? Let's just clarify. It's a little confusing even for me here. Yeah, they're manifesting. They're manifesting a partner, someone they're compatible with, have things in common with. See, so someone here who has all the tools and the information, they're manifesting it. So I do feel like you're actually mirroring each other, and this is this back and forth energy that I'm picking up on. It's about seeing eye to eye, seeing things from each other's perspective. Okay, you may not have the same opinion on some things. You may not agree or agreeing to disagree, whatever the situation. But I feel the truth is about to. This aha moment, this clarity, this is the person who wants to have success. See, it has to, I don't know whether this person is, I'm not seeing any chasing. I'm just seeing an Empress sitting there waiting for an offer. This person's checking you out. They're seeing Empress. Someone is seeing you different maybe. Maybe something was bothering this person. Maybe they have trust issues. Whatever the situation. But there it is right there. Tell me about this Ace of Swords. It doesn't look like something that's going on for a really long time, but it's definitely some procrastinating and a decision, a struggle. See? Back and forth in their head. Should I? Shouldn't I? Well, all of a sudden they're going to communicate. There's the energy. See? Someone here is looking for the truth, looking to see if you're seeing someone else. Okay, looking to see if you have other options. See, I feel like someone here is not trusting something. Now, it may not have nothing to do with you. It could be themselves, within their inner self here with the Hangman. Because they are manifesting, having the tools, the information, preparing. They need to be confident. See, this person wants to be confident that you're their type. But it's about two people going down that path. Someone's looking to see if there's another person, you see? Tell me about the Strength. Oops, boy, that came out quick. See, it's an energy of change. It's an energy of going with the flow, seeing what happens, you see. This could be someone coming back around. It's possible. Not seeing reconciliation energy. So often it's an energy of feeling on top of the world, feeling more confident about change. Just kind of going with the flow, seeing what happens. There's a lot. It has to do with the abundance of the Empress. Maybe it has to do with financial success. Waiting patiently for something to pay off and being confident, you see. I feel we have a couple of people who are, very, very similar. Of course, the Emperor and the Empress have a lot of similar energies. This is two people who've mastered life, you see. But this person is definitely in that energy of having what they need to know and to manifest. They have everything they need. They're waiting for the right opportunity. They're confident in the choice that they're making, you see. But they're looking here. Something was bothering them. Maybe they felt that you had other options. You were seeing other people, because they're looking at how this could play out. You see, the truth, other options. Yeah, there it is, right there. See, this is what they're looking at, things from a different perspective, looking to see if you have other options. Spending a little time alone. They're looking here. See, the introspection all in one spot. Whew, heavy. Yeah, they're fantasizing. They're looking to see if you're seeing anyone. It's like a change of perspective is what I feel. See, the change of perspective. So it's likely someone around you in your world. You probably go to the same place. They kind of checked you out. They weren't really trusting something here, but they certainly are now. But it's also saying here with this Knight of Cups, you see, that this person is someone who's exploring their feelings and emotions. Okay, they're not 100% sure, kind of weighing the pros and the cons, but they're going to do it. See, this is someone at a crossroads in their life. They're choosing their own path, the way they approach you. You could be a little unapproachable as well, so there's something bothering them. Now, often the Five of Swords is an energy. On here it says, I heal myself. See, they need, and there's baggage, burden, something bothering them. This person has some baggage, possibly from another situation. So that needs to come to an end. And it has to do with something that ended, a painful situation or a period in their life. So whatever it is, it's being put to rest. So this person's at that time in their life. See, look at that. See, this person's someone, they're seeing things from their perspective, your perspective. You're open to love. With the Queen of Cups energy. If you are the Empress, you could be the Emperor. But I feel here it's about exploring your feelings and emotions. You know how you feel. See, you're more confident than this person. So you have to see things from their perspective. I see you looking on this with kindness and compassion, to be honest. Okay, yeah. It's energy of building. See, it takes two people to build. It's about putting in the effort, putting in the work. Some of you may have trust issues. Like I say, it could be you. I think you're mirroring each other. I feel like you both do. I feel like you both have baggage from past situations. But it no longer serves, because I can see that the burden lifting, the new. See, this person's going to let go of that energy after a pause. See, they're looking at things. Both people seeing things from each other's perspective. Okay, you're both maybe just checking each other out too. It may have nothing to do with anything that happened, but there's definitely something that is bothering them. But for some reason, they're changing their perspective of you or how they see you. Eight of Pentacles, building. See, putting in the effort. See, it takes two people. This is quite interesting. Yeah. Yeah, building a strong financial foundation. There's something to do with that too, because we know the Empress and the Emperor are generally stable and balanced. But it takes two people to build a foundation. It takes two people to build a relationship. But I feel like you both have probably baggage. It just needs to end. You need to let it go. It's putting those burdens down so that the sun can shine, you see? I feel like it's some kind of a relief to this person, something that they're manifesting, finding out the information. Okay. Insane. Yeah, but they're coming in very fast, very sudden, out of the blue. This person's in a hurry. Okay, so if you're in a hurry, you're ready. You've been maybe ready for a long time to connect. You meet this person. They have trust issues, if it's not yourself. Maybe it has to do with whether it'll be successful, but they're looking for truth. I can see this person. See, yeah, see, there it is, single. I don't think you're going to be single much longer. I don't think this person wants to be single. In fact, if you have a person who comes towards you really fast and fiery, they come in out of the blue, then you're not going to trust them, you see. But it's both of you need to see. It's like stepping into the other person's shoes, because one of you is definitely ready. Queen of Cups is ready for love, ready for that soulmate connection, emotionally ready. This person's not quite, okay? I feel like you've already ended something. It's finished. This trust is for yourself more than likely from what I'm seeing now. So, yeah. This person's going to come in. They're going to probably just ask you if you're single, I feel here. Yeah, see, it has to do with emotional fulfillment. Something is very positive. There's a complete turnaround of how this person sees you. I don't know if they're seeing you, but it's about, you know, because it looks like you're ready and they're not quite. They're in the night stage where they just want to date. Okay, they need to explore their feelings before they put themselves out there. So it's about being confident about putting themselves out there, and it's about what makes them happy, a change of perspective there. So yeah, see, will this be successful? See, it has to do with success and chasing. See, you're not chasing. This person's probably successful, used to being chased, so they have trust issues. There you go. Yeah. But that Ten of Swords is the energy of healing, ending a painful situation. It's about long-term relationship, okay? Building that foundation. So if you don't know who this is and you meet them and you start feeling that this person is kind of moving a little slow, or they maybe feel wishy-washy, this is why, okay? They want to make sure you're not chasing them for the wrong reasons. Feel this person, they definitely have trust issues because they get chased. So, you see, they're cautious, being careful what they wish for. You see, you may have trust issues, maybe because you've got some baggage, okay, from someone who didn't pull their weight, didn't do their fair share in a relationship. So it's about seeing things from each other's perspective. Tell me about this Four of Wands. Man, these readings. But I see emotional fulfillment, something sudden, something that's going to make you happy. But this has to do with them changing the way they see you. Okay? I feel this is somebody who's probably going to come in quick and just ask you if you're single. Okay? It's an energy. I also see this as a heads up to prepare. It's going to be sudden, spontaneous, incoming, and of delays. Okay, this is someone who's in a hurry. I feel they are. Yeah, they're going to offer you this. So I see a communication, but this back and forth, you're going to communicate. There's communication here, back and forth between you. Tell me about the Empress. Oops, that came out. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Focused on the money. See, being practical, sensible. You're waiting for this offer. While you're waiting, you're just focused on your money, your house, your home. You're preparing, you know, they see you as someone who's always prepared. Okay, now it could be you're well prepared, well dressed, all kinds of things. But I feel, and it could be someone coming back around, possibly. But for most of you, I feel this is someone who's just going through a change of perspective. You may have had a conversation, talked about the things you have in common. They may not have felt the same. Okay. Well, they have trust issues, right? They weren't trusting something. Maybe that you weren't seeing other people. Like I feel like you both have that issue, but I feel like you're ready because I feel like you're ready for this, but you want someone who puts in the effort, because I feel like you've had situations where you're the one that's put in all the work, you see? So it takes two with that Two of Cups. See, both of you. Yeah, releasing things that no longer serve, to do with those hopes and dreams, you see. Now, sometimes the Empress can raise the bar very high, okay? Why? Because you want someone to see your worth and value, so you raise that bar high. You know, you've got boundaries. You want this person to chase you a little bit, you see, to come after you, to show you, you see, that they want this to actually work. But this person's definitely a very cautious person. You're not indulging them by chasing them, you see. They're going to have to give you something you want. It's two people seeing things from each other's perspective. So if you do connect with this person, I feel it'll be fine, but I feel it's just about putting, you know, two people stepping into each other's shoes. Okay. Everyone's path in life is different. Everybody goes through those changes different. But I feel this is something, it's just about going with the flow, just kind of seeing what happens here. And it's possible, like this could be all happening internally, where neither one of you is really aware of how the other person's really feeling, you see? Because it definitely could be about taking things to the next level. But this has to do with hopes and dreams, see? Something that you're wishing for, but you want this person to show you they see your worth and value. And I feel they're maybe seeing that, because it could be to do with the way you're behaving. Yeah, but you got this opportunity. See, they're going to offer you this cup. Once this person knows you're single, they're going to come in quick too. For those of you where they're just kind of looking to see if you are. Often the Queen of Pentacles with this Empress energy looks like somebody who may be in a relationship. But see, you're waiting for this offer. You're waiting for this person to offer you something reliable. It's about putting the best foot forward, building the foundation. So it's possible you had something that didn't get off on the right foot. Okay. They'll try again. Definitely. So where is this going to lead? My goodness. Yeah. The trust issues are going to be gone here. It no longer serves. You can't take that into another relationship. You can't start a relationship off on a lack of trust. And that's likely for some of you that's happened where, and if you don't know who it is and you meet them, you may see this happening. So do make sure you let go of that. And because if you don't trust somebody, it's not going to get off on the right foot. You're not going into it with this positive energy. You're starting it off quite negative. So it may not go anywhere, you see. See what the outcome is here for Gemini. Angel of Balance. So it's balancing that energy out. It's temperance, okay? Tempering the passions, tempering the emotions, and being patient. See, be a little patient with this person. And it could be they need to be. You're mirroring each other in a lot of ways. You definitely have things in common. But it's about cooperating and compromising, building each other up. You see, it's about building each other up, going down that path with that positive, beautiful. See, this person's manifesting. It's using all their skills, the things that they've learned to manifest. But they know it has to do with timing and being patient and being confident about a decision. Yeah. Some kind of change of perspective, both of you. So you both you might start this with this person not trusting each other. Okay? So yeah, see, change. Angel of Balance. Both people. Look at that. Both of you are going to have a change of perspective. So if you're patient with each other, and it's kind of starts off on the wrong foot because you're not trusting each other, just give it a little time. Just kind of go with it a little bit. You don't have to give this person anything. Okay? Because the Queen of Pentacles sometimes just wants to be friends first. So, it's about agreeing to that. But I feel like it'll be fine because I feel after a period of time, you're going to just let go of that because it's not serving. Okay? Oh, what a crazy energy. But yeah, you're mirroring each other a little to do with compatibility and cooperating and compromising. So there's the victory, you see? This person, see? I feel both of you, see? We got lots of duplicate cards here. I feel once you both realize this can be successful. See, it's about starting things off thinking it's not going to be is what I feel, you see, because of trust issues. Yeah. Well, I see a success and a victory. Both of you, you're both going to have this little epiphany. Like, you've got this person where you're compatible. You have things in common. You're both invested. You're kind of going along. And then all of a sudden, those issues are, after maybe a date or two, back and forth, on and off, not so sure. You may be comparing each other to past people, past situations. So it's saying to just let it go. I feel that's the whole message here. Yeah, you've both been hurt. See, you've both been hurt before. You've had painful endings. See, it's energy of that little bit of heartache. See, you both had heartache, so you need to release that. Make sure you're healed. It's about loving yourselves first. Absolutely, knowing your worth and values. Both of you, okay, are in that energy. So, yeah, taking a little bit of a break. Make sure you're healed. If you start this, this starts off in the energy of you don't trust each other right off the get-go. I feel if you're just patient with each other and let go of that, don't bring it with you into this new situation. I feel this could be really, really good. Okay, so that's the message here. See, this person's doing thinking, gaining some kind of clarity after taking a pause. Maybe it's them who doesn't trust you. I don't know. Okay, it may just be them. But it's enough. I don't think it's really anything to do with you for the most part. Yeah. But I feel it's something that didn't get off on the right foot. Maybe you were uncomfortable with something. Maybe the way they talked to you, communicated. Maybe they were moving too fast. It could go either way. But I feel this person's doing a lot of thinking and getting a lot of clarity. You see? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. Gemini and Aquarius, namely. Oh, no. Yeah, possibly some Libra as well with that Empress energy. So there you go. This person's getting some kind of clarity and insight. Yeah, taking a little bit of pause, taking a moment here. I don't feel like it is possible if you start dating someone that starts off on the wrong foot. There could be a little bit of a pause here. Okay, but sometimes those pauses are good because what's going to happen here is you're both going to see things from each other's perspectives, and you're going to see things a little differently as you move forward. I hope I explained that right. It's kind of complicated here with this energy, but you're mirroring each other. You have a lot of common energies here. So take care. Just let those past energies go. Just kind of go with it. Yeah, you can just be friends first. Okay, making sure that you get each other, getting to know each other, dating, just being friends. I feel, and I do feel like this is something that's going to go quite well. I definitely see both of you change your perspective. Love it. I think you both want this to go somewhere. That's what's so interesting. You both have your hopes and dreams. You see, you're everything that this person's everything you could want, and vice versa. But see, there might be a little more cautious than you. I feel like you may be a little more confident. I feel like you're a little more ready. See, so it's kind of like two people kind of catching up, right? Their path is a little different than your path. Their timing, okay? They may not be completely over something because it does have to do with the timing and their confidence. But I feel they're becoming very confident. So, okay, so don't be worried about this because I know it sounds a little sketchy, but I really feel that there's been some heartache, some painful endings, both of you. And it could be you've had this happen and you've just ended things. Maybe it started and ended just as fast because of it. They will come back around. Okay. So take care. I wish you the best and we'll see you soon.